Hey everybody, we are live. It's been forever and a day, and I wanted to go live today because something so beautiful that I want to share. And I've always been good at this. I've lived half my life or more in darkness and unconsciousness and confusion and upset and pain and fake suffering and real suffering and everything else you can possibly imagine, believe it or not. And this moment right now, today, I can't speak anymore about the past or about the future because I have no clue. But I can say today, I became aware, thank God, praise Jesus, I became aware that there's this opportunity in every moment. And the name of this video is Influence. And I became aware that there's this choice in every single moment. No matter if you did evil your whole life, every day, every second until 5 minutes ago, this moment right now, this one, the only one we have, you have a real opportunity. I have a real opportunity. And that opportunity relates to influence. I have the power to influence everyone. These kittens in my house I'm taking care of. This house, is it clean or not? These plants, are they healthy? Do they need water? If I'm making a piece of art, can I do it better? We have the power of influence. Maybe we don't have any other power or choice. I don't know. But in this moment right now, no matter what you did in your whole life up to now, if you've been the most rotten, evil, crazy person, you have an opportunity right now, not before, not later, just right now, to be aware of the influence that you're going to have on situations, on other people, on animals, on plants, on yourself. And when you bring awareness to the power you have, to simply choose to get out of your head, forget about all the thoughts, forget about everything you ever did, forget about your ideas about the future, and just become aware in this moment, there's this power you have, this one simple choice. To let your influence be uplifting and good to other people around you. It's as simple and as peaceful and as joyous as that. It doesn't require a tactic, it doesn't require techniques, it doesn't require sessions, it doesn't require therapy, it doesn't require healing. It just requires you to sit still and be aware that in this one tiny little moment, this one right here, right now, maybe we all die moments later, who knows? In this moment, you can become aware of the never neutral but always positive or negative influence you're about to have on the people around you or on yourself. Are you going to choose to lie, or are you going to be honest even if it's hard? That's a huge one for me. It's been a huge struggle for me in my life, believe it or not. Or are you going to go the extra mile and make that artwork beautiful, or are you going to accept less? Are you going to sweep that extra little dust out of the corner that you know is there and you saw it for the last week? Are you going to talk about some medical illness? Are you going to complain about some thing you saw on the news? And I caught myself doing this for the last year and a half. Allow me to use this moment to apologize to anyone watching my Facebook post. If I made a post out of spite, if I made a post out of fear, if I made a post out of hate deep in my heart somewhere that I wasn't even aware of, then I apologize, because that's not the influence I want to have. It's this influence, this one tiny moment. If it's within my power, or if it's not, then praise Jesus, thank you God, then allow me to see that, allow yourself to see that, and choose just this one moment. Don't worry about the future, don't worry about the past, don't worry about living up to some idea you have, or your thing you're supposed to do, or all the shoulds, or all the musts. Just what is the influence you want to have right this moment on yourself? Are you going to choose to suffer in your mind, or are you going to look around and see the insane and absolute beauty of everything around you? Even the specks of dust of this amazing, amazing creation. And that's all I have to say about influence. It's your choice. Maybe we don't have any other choices. I don't really know. But I do know that instead of posting some negative thing, and I could go on all day, I'm a smart guy and can use words to craft something beautiful or something painful. And I noticed when I go around and I'm like, oh, did you hear about this on the news? And they're trying to do this and they're trying to do that, and you got to get a test to travel, da 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 da. We all know that, okay? It's on the news. We don't need to repeat it. But if I go, and I'm guilty of that, of all last year, I meet friends, people are happy, I start talking about this stuff and everyone starts to come down. And maybe all the things I'm saying are correct and true. But are they useful? Are they uplifting? Because what I really have to offer, what's deep inside this heart and this person, is this love and this joy for life. It's going to make me tear up to say it, to really become aware of it, but so be it. It's so beautiful to realize it. And I've spent so much of my life in so deep of darkness not being aware of this point, that I was having a negative influence on people by complaining about stuff. I was having a negative influence bringing people down by being correct about the ills of the world, by being correct about the evils of government and all this stuff. And I finally see, because of my beautiful friends, because of God, because of whatever, that none of that matters. If I can just make this, if I can let this character, let this body, let this life be a source of love and goodness for everyone and everything that I meet. And if I make a mistake, then I have this moment to correct it. And if I make another mistake, I have this moment to correct it. It can always be redeemed. It can always be saved. You can do this. This is the salvation available to all of us in every moment. That's all I have to say. I don't want to go on. I spent most of my life talking way too fucking much. So that's the point. Influence. What do you want your influence to be? And if you don't feel like you have the power, ask Jesus, ask God, show me myself, give me the power, fill me with an uplifting influence, please. What could possibly be better than that? So I have a song, it's by the band Bright Eyes, and it's kind of about influence. So I'm going to sing it and try not to weep my face off with this joy and beauty. So here we go. I forget the name of it, but maybe I'll remember by the end. Let's just play it. Who cares about the name? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rain had started tapping on the window near my bed. There was a loophole in my dreaming, so I got out of it. And to my surprise, my eyes were wide and already open. Just my nightstand and my dresser where those nightmares had just been. So I dressed myself and left them out into the gray streets. And everything looked different and completely new to me. The sky, the trees, houses, buildings, even my own body. And each person I encountered, I couldn't wait to meet. So I came upon a doctor. He appeared in quite poor health. I said, there's nothing that I can do for you can't do for yourself. He said, oh yes you can, just hold my hand, I think that would help. So I sat with him a while and I asked him how he felt. He said, I think I'm cured. Oh no, in fact, I'm sure of it. Thank you, stranger, for your therapeutic smile. Smile, smile. And that's how I learned the lesson that everyone's alone. And your eyes must do some raining if you're ever gonna grow. But when crying don't help, you can't compose yourself, it's best to compose a poem. An honest verse of longing or a simple song of hope. That's why I'm singing, baby, don't worry, 'cause now I've got you back. And every time you feel like crying, I'm gonna try and make you laugh. And if I can't, if it just hurts too bad, then we'll wait for it to pass. And I will keep you company on those days so long and black. And we'll keep working on the problems that no one's ever solved. Of love's uneven remainders, our lives are fractions of a whole. If the world could remain within a frame like a painting on the wall, well, I think we'd see the beauty then. We'd stand staring in awe at our still lives posed, like a bowl of oranges, like a story told by the fault lines in the soil, soil, soil. It wasn't without mistakes, but it also wasn't without perfection. I love you guys. That's all I can say. I'm not going to belabor the point, but thank you for being here. And enjoy the gift that you have to be an uplifting influence starting right now. And if you forget, you'll remember again. Always remember and enjoy.